Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, I managed to get everything we needed at the store, even though it was pretty cleaned out. I'm just glad I went in early. The mood was so somber, which makes sense, but there were just so many people who looked relieved to be out at all. I get it. The cashier may be the only person they talk to all day, you know? How has your day been so far? I know your sleep schedule has been all messed up since we've both been home all the time. I had to check the calendar twice just to remember what day it was. Being at home is starting to feel like living in suspended animation, isn't it? But how was today? Oh, you're feeling lonely and bored? And a little stir-crazy. I totally understand that. You never get how important going outside and seeing other people is until you can't really do that for a while. At first you think, yes, I can do all the things I don't normally get to do, like read books or play games. But then that can get old over time, right? Because a big part of enjoying something that you do on your own can be telling others about it and sharing it with your friends. Going out of your nest and joining with those you care about in activities that you can say you did together. It's a kind of stimulation that can't be recreated. I'm not as social as you are, but even I'm starting to miss dancing with others or just learning about a stranger I meet on the street. Having the proof that you exist as part of a whole big humanity, that flow and exchange of energy, it's something so precious, and it must be really hard to have that taken away so suddenly. I want you to know that I'll continue to be here for you, but I also know that I might not be enough, and I'm not offended by that at all. That's just part of being a person who needs other people, plural, so I can't expect to fulfill everything your heart needs right now all by myself. Still, you can always talk to me. Sometimes all you need is the sound of another human voice, with its highs and lows and little breaths. Just me clearing my throat in the other room can be a welcome reminder that you're not the last human alive, right? It's the nice thing about cohabitation. That other person is there, and your heart knows. They're like me. We relate. I'm safe. I have a companion whose body runs on heartbeats just like mine. No matter how different we may be in personality. That thought can kind of settle you, so please know. You listening to me ramble on. You have me, and you're not alone, okay? I love you, and I'm available to you whenever you need to reach out. I mean, we're both at home anyway, right? I also think because of the technology we have nowadays, this doesn't have to be all bad. Being able to work from home or watch a class, it maintains some of that level of normality and social interaction, you know? Yes, your schedule is disrupted. There is no getting around that, but you don't have to wallow in not having one at all. It's better for your brain to still have a day-to-day plan. There is so much to do. Finding ways to make your home feel new and taking advantage of every inch. You know, the other day, I laid on my back on the floor and scooted down the hallway that way. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I wanted to get a different perspective on things. The world inside your house is a lot bigger than you think it is, and it's perfectly okay to talk to both yourself and your appliances if you feel the need to. Why, just the other day, the toaster got snippy with me, and I had to lay down the law. There's that look again. I'm just kidding. Gosh. Also, I just feel like things like YouTube and stuff are more important at a time like this because not only can you find yoga sessions or how-to videos or just daily blogs, you can feel connected to those people, whether they're strangers or not. It's a little more authentic than watching TV, which is still fun and entertaining, but you might not get that human touch, that look into another's life. The best thing, of course, is using voice or video chats to communicate with your friends and family. I know it can sometimes feel like a poor substitute, but getting that little bit of feedback from another person, one who cares about you, is so important. You can't let things like that fall by the wayside and keep yourself in isolation when it's easy to reach out. Right now, lots of people are feeling that hollow in the pit of their stomach, that desperation for others. So even though you can start to feel more and more like a robot running low on batteries, just talking with groups of people online or one phone call can bring your energy back. Yeah, I know that body language is important, and it's a big part of feeling like you're actually with somebody else. And with just voices, you don't really get that. And even with video chats, that screen is undeniably between you. But that's why it's great to know that this thing we're going through, it isn't forever. Not at all. You use what tools you have right now to get that connection in until you can be together again. I can't wait to see what all the reunions are going to be like once this whole thing blows over. Mourning together, or celebrating. I think it's going to be an intersection of people like we haven't really seen before. But knowing that no one has really left you, you're not alone. You're just waiting right now for all that life and energy and feeling to come rushing back in. I hope that's of some comfort to you. You want to continue our movie marathon? I bought popcorn. Okay, let me just file this grocery receipt away. Aw, look! The cashier added a little note at the bottom. Stay safe. That's so sweet. I can't say how thankful I am to those people who are still out there working and risking their lives. They're just so brave and awesome. And maybe they feel like they got the short end of the stick, and this whole thing came out of left field and landed on their shoulders, but I don't know. I just think they're heroes, don't you? Yeah, pretty amazing. Anyway, you get the movie, I'll get the snacks, and then we are going to have ourselves some serious hangout time.